Today I'll be unboxing the Shadespire Farstriders. I won't be going into a lot of detail on the cards because cards and how they interact with things, there'd be plenty to discuss in their own video. So I'm going to be focusing on the miniatures today. So let's have a look at the models and the instruction book. So this is a 3 model blister with instructions. So let's have a good look at some of these sprues. So you can see some of the detail here. So the same axe as Neve Black Talon. You've got, actually this is really nice. So you've got very impressive scenic base. 1, 2, 3 pieces on that. 2 pieces on that. With an arm and a head on here. Yeah. You can see the detailing on the models, the cloaks, the fur effect. You've got the weapon on the back. Yeah, this is actually really impressive and nice. You've got the bird as well. You've got the bolt pistols, the bolt storm crossbow pistols, I think. You've got the sort of light axes that you saw in Neve Black Talon. Yeah, you've got some really nice stuff. So I am going to strip these off the sprue, clean up all the mould lines, and I'll be back in a minute to put the models together. So I've separated the models from the sprue using a pair of clippers, and I've cleaned the flash using a model knife. If you are doing this with younger children, either remove all the flash yourself or use a mould line remover. I'm going to stick these models together using Tamiya cement, which is a polystyrene cement that works by melting them together. So now I'm going to look at how they all go together. So this goes on the front along with that, and they pop together like so, and then onto the base like this. So I think we'll start with gluing them down. So he's stuck down onto there. This is then going to go on the back. There is a small button here and here, which is where he pops in. So bit of glue here, and carefully pop that in and hold it for a minute. Then I need to pop a bit of glue on here, particularly the shoulder pads and the pegs, and then this is going to go into here, push the shoulder pads tight, quickly get rid of any excess glue, and we've got the first model put together. So with these you've definitely got a more impressive scenic base. You've got these little wooden outcrops, but the models are also quite dynamic. So that's the first one done. Let's move on to the second. So this is a 5-piece model, so it's the largest number of pieces in the whole kit. He's also stood astride a multi-level base. So let's work out how we put them together first. So it is cloak, head and arm like so. And you've got this piece on the front and this piece connecting on the back. So I'm going to start with actually gluing the front piece on. Like so. So push that in quite tight, and then this piece connects on the shoulder pads. And gives that quite a hard push in. So let's have a look at that. Yeah. What I'll do for painting purposes, I'll leave these two pieces separate. So that's two models done. And the last one is the unit leader with the giant wooden base. So first of all, you've got the back piece just popping in like that. So again, bit of glue. And on he goes. You've then got this front piece which connects in a whole bunch of different places, including the shoulder pads and the shoulder pad pegs, and including the bottom of the bird with the bird's feet. So, and the tree base. So let's see if we can get all of these pieces to clip in together. So tree base is there, this shoulder pad is there. Yeah. So that snaps into place. What we then want to do is, that's how that base fits in. So, because he's already stuck down to so much of the base, I may as well just glue it to the stand. Okay. Putting a bit of glue on the pegs will soften them. And then we try locking him in again, and it works first time. So then we've got all three of these done, put together quite quickly with very little cleanup. So you can see, particularly if I zoom in, just how nice and detailed these models are. So I'm going to spray them black, and I'm going to paint them up for my new Age of Sigmar Stormcast army. That'll be starting with Age of Sigmar 2nd edition. So this will be my first unit. So that's done. My review of the models, they're really nice. I'm a little unsure. I may go over the shoulder pads and make sure they line up correctly, and put a little bit of green stuff in them to make sure they fit. But the models in general go together real easily, despite, I mean, on this one, 5 pieces. But lovely scenic bases, lovely active poses for the models. For the Shadespire set, 1750 as usual is fine. If you're buying them for 15 for just the models, I'd recommend you just play Shadespire instead, because the extra £2.50 for the cards is a steal. But yeah, I'll be painting these up to use as a scout unit with my New Age of Sigmarine army. So I'll be coming back and painting them up in another video quite soon. So if you liked this video, hit like or subscribe. If you've got a strong opinion, leave a comment below. Otherwise, good gaming.